What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and today we're taking a look at the latest Ye updates, including his upcoming concert and some potential new merch as well. Now, before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the homie Strain Beats, who's been cooking up the beats for these videos, so make sure you guys check him out. And while you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. Shout out to all of my chefs in there. Now, much to my surprise yesterday, Ye dropped a new song on his Instagram titled Alive, featuring none other than NBA Youngboy here, and I think it's safe to say most of us definitely did not see this song coming. So while I was busy digesting this new song, things got even crazier as Playboy Carti would shortly drop the same song, replacing Ye's verse with his own and tagging him on Instagram. So at the moment, your guess is as good as mine is as to what's actually going on between the two, but it definitely reminds me of Ye and Drake's situation with the song Lift Yourself, and I'm very curious how it plays out. Now, in the past, Ye would of course mention that NBA Youngboy was the greatest rapper of this new generation, so a collab between the two is of course not that far-fetched, but I do wonder what the whole story is. Now, as far as any Ye concert updates, we do have some bad news for the upcoming listening party that was supposed to take place in South Korea at the end of this month, as the announcers themselves revealed that the event was now canceled due to the controversy surrounding Ye, who over the past few weeks has definitely stirred the pot, whether it was with his outrageous album that leaked, as well as really any of the crazy things he's been saying on Twitter recently. So I think it's just a big shame more than anything, because I genuinely had hope that this listening party would be a way for him to kind of return to form, especially after seeing and feeling all of the love from his fans there. But I guess this time it wasn't meant to be, and if anything, I do hope he is able to return to touring because it is something special. Now, as far as the album that leaked, we have seen some singles such as World War III get taken down from the streaming platforms only to be re-uploaded again, and there is of course the controversy surrounding Ye's HH song, which is a lot to unpack and I can do a whole separate video on, so if you guys want to hear my thoughts on that one, let me know in the comments. Now, as far as any new Yeezy merch updates, we might be looking at one right here, as it's actually speculated Ye has been hard at work coming up with designs for the upcoming Yeezy Season 10, and as evidenced from his Instagram post yesterday, along with these pictures provided by designers working on this newest season, it does look like Yeezy Season 10 is currently on the way, and it makes me wonder if we will see Ye continue with the $20 merch collection which we saw most recently during this Vultures era, or if Ye plans on bringing prices back to earlier Yeezy seasons, such as Yeezy Season 2 here, where t-shirts retailed anywhere from $225 all the way up to $590 a pop, which for my wallet's sake I truly hope does not happen anytime soon. But I would love to know from my chefs if you guys would be willing to pay more for a larger variety of pieces, or if you prefer him sticking with the $20 collection. And although Ye has been beefing with Carti recently, I did want to share that Carti was part of the earliest Yeezy season, so I do hope to see them mend things, and hopefully we see them work together on this upcoming one. Now, with all that being said, I do hope that these bully sneakers will still see the light of day and may surface as part of this next Yeezy collection, but even if they didn't, I am still holding out hope that one day we will see Ye drop these Yeezy shades, for example. So I am excited to see what else he's been innovating and working on, and again, hopefully it's something that's a little bit more affordable that we can all get our hands on. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to know what your thoughts are about Ye in the comments. If you noticed, I haven't really been making Ye update videos as frequently because oftentimes his antics are just straight up hurtful and divisive on purpose. And if these tweets right here from yesterday reveal anything, he often goes back and forth with his feelings and who he has resentment for. So I really try to pick and choose what information is worth actually covering, because I would hate to waste my chef's time with clickbait and nonsense in the meantime. So I guess my last question to all of my chefs and viewers for today is simply, do you believe in Ye? Because this is not the first time we have seen him, of course, spread peace, only to be followed by hate. And if anything, the weird beef with Carti right now might show that he's not really growing at all, and this is unfortunately the best things are going to get. Ultimately, I do feel for Ye in a sense though, because I think he is deeply troubled by his own past and guilt. But I hope for his family's sake that he is able to find his own peace and love, because in my opinion, that is when he gives us his best contributions, whether through music or even another revolutionary merch drop. And at the end of the day, despite all the trolling, I think even he deserves a happy ending. Now, as always, guys, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. Let me know what your thoughts are on today's video. And more than anything, I have to ask all of my chefs and viewers a favor, which I never do. And that's just to promise me you guys are going to stay safe. Earlier this morning, I lost one of my homeboys in a very tragic accident. So I just want to dedicate this video to him, and tell your people you love them, guys. You never know when things can happen. So as always, I just appreciate you guys being part of this journey. We're almost 10,000 chefs deep, which is crazy. I love you guys. Please stay safe out there. Thank you for cooking with the kitchen. And remember, it's lit straight up and peace.